Are we going to run out of books?
Warren Dowling, an Arvada war veteran, made headlines with his riveting book, From Wagons to Moonwalk. He became a published author at the age of 92 after taking a writing class at the Apex Recreation Center on Wadsworth Boulevard.
So I thought, well, I'll go to class and I'll write this story for my children.
Sitting by his side at the book signing, his teacher and editor, Danielle Steinfeld.
She was a journalist, so she knew how to get it published. And we worked 6 months on getting it published.
It's just been a fun time.
Now another author emerges from the program. 84-year-old Edna Ogle held a book signing as well for her memoir. Teaching school on the Wyoming prairie in the 1940s, she was a first-time teacher in a one-room schoolhouse.
And I was scared to death. I had all 8 grades and 14 kids and 8 families, and no water and no electricity. And
putting her lifetime of adventures on paper leaves a legacy for her family.
I wanted my children to know something besides me as a grandmother. I wanted them to know me as a young person in love, making mistakes, having a dream.
So how is this weekly writing program producing such great talent?
I thought you might need it there.
Okay.
That's about the only place.
Students credit Danielle Steinfeld.
I wouldn't have written it if it hadn't been for her.
And I've been an editor for the American Scholar, for 2 alumni magazines, and for a publishing company in New York.
For 7 years, she's been preaching the art of storytelling in this Arvada classroom.
Joe was a nice man. He had sufficient funds to keep me comfortable and
takes a sip of her tea. She dumps 3 more spoonfuls of sugar into her mug.
She also wanted her accordion and her saxophone as props.
On the voyage to Venezuela, Guy and Will remembered sitting around Mr. Jarko's deck chair.
There is no perfectly correct way to write, so I try and encourage everyone to do their own thing, and then we're very supportive in here.
Danielle helps bring their words to life.
To make it more expressive, to make people feel the sounds and the smells and the, to be there in the book.
Is it interesting enough to continue? I mean, I'm through. I have.
The students share what they're writing to get feedback and ideas.
And it's sort of her doing something for
right.
him. And she's healing him too,
right,
They can do exactly what they want. They can say anything they want. They can make it a cookbook if they want.
And it doesn't have to be a book at all. The simple process of writing has its rewards.
You can write little things too and give your opinions and so forth and put them away in a folder, and your children can have that.
Having 2 students published in the past year is the beginning of a trend, and they can pay a little bit of money either locally or with a company more distant. One of the books was published in California, one was published at the Tattered Cover, and they can say what they want, get the pictures they want in there. I think everyone's going to be doing this.
So we could be hearing about more of Steinfeld's students in the future.
Not only do we have people writing memoirs, we have people writing novels, and there's some very good novels in here.
It was a fun thing to do, and it'd be a fun thing for somebody else to do. And you don't have to be important to write a book. Anybody can do it.
And if you get stuck, Danielle Steinfeld will be there to help.
This job really keeps me excited. It's just something that's so much fun to come to. I don't think I'll ever stop.
The writing classes at the Community Recreation Center at 6842 Wadsworth Boulevard are open to everyone. Give them a call at 303-425-9583. You can also visit apexprd.org, click the Register Online button, and do a keyword search for writing.